Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Chronicles of Sugar Rose. So today we're going to talk about detachment and light. In other words, detach yourself from the room that dim your light. So I'm going to use myself as an example, like I always do. So back in the days, right, I used to have this group of friends. So I'm more like the extrovert. I'm more like the person who actually like talks and do her thing, you know. So I believe that everybody have their own gifts. Everybody have their talents. Everybody have something that they're known for. So in my own case, I am this like the outgoing person. I talk. I'm very funny, you know, like you name it. So every time I'm in the midst of these people, I don't feel that vibes, you know. I will, you know, like when we're going out, right, the dress up and everything. But when I'm in their midst, I feel so alone. Like, how can I be in a group of people and I feel so alone? Now, when I try to say something or talk or do my stuff, the way they, you know, they try to dim my light. And sometimes when people come around us and they try to throw me some accolades or two, you see the negative response from this group of people that I try to associate myself with, you know. So this happen every now and then, every time we're going out. But when I'm on my own, I shine. When I'm on my own, I get that vibes. I feel, you know, positively. I feel like this positive energy around me. But when I'm with this group of people, I don't feel myself. Now listen, it's not like they insult me. It's not like they disrespect me. It's not like they, you know, they talk to me in a very negative way. No. But when I'm in their group, it looks like my light is being dimmed. So this thing has been happening for a while. And I made friends with another group of people which are very older than me. Before, when I'm there, you know, that spirit sparks, you know, I'm just, sometimes they even, when it's everywhere, it's so like noisy, crazy, they even try to step back and to see me shine, you know. I have noticed this thing with these two group of people. So gradually, it's not like I was being disrespectful or I was trying to be boastful or, you know, I just quietly started detaching myself from those group of people that were trying to dim my light. You know, sometimes, right? Sometimes God will make you very uncomfortable in a place because He wants you to move forward. He wants you to grow. As at that time, I didn't see it that way, you know. But gradually, I begin to understand the reason why God make that place uncomfortable for me. So what am I talking about? If you know that you're in a situation, in a place where you are not being recognized, but you know your worth, you know who you are, you know the energy that you bring, you know all your personalities. But when you're in this group, you don't even feel that spark. My dear, leave that place. You know, sometimes God makes places uncomfortable for you so that you can move out of that place and move forward, you know. So when this thing happened to me, I started detaching myself from that group and I started associating myself with this other group because this other group makes me be myself. This other group, even the hidden talents that I have, this group bring it out of me and they cheer me. They are my cheerleaders. Now here's the thing, I'm going to pause there. Talking about cheerleaders, you have to make yourself, you have to be your own cheerleader for outsiders, for others to cheer you up. So because the reason why I say this is that sometimes they don't cheer you and you have to cheer yourself because it is how you portray yourself that people will see you. You know, sometimes I'm not talking about being boastful, being arrogant and all that. No, but if you know you have these positive attributes in you, you have to learn to bring it out, exhibit it so people can see it. This is one of the gifts that God has given you. Why do you want to hide it? Don't be like that man in the Bible that took all his talents, dug the ground and put all his talents there. No, God has given us all of this, and he didn't give it to us for us to hide it. Bring it out, you know. So why I'm saying this is, do not associate yourself. Do not be in a room where they dim your light. You know, like I said earlier, this dimming of light does not mean that they're going to be disrespectful to you. No, but it's the aura, the space. There's something that you have to exhibit your spirit of discernment, and that is where spirit of discernment comes in. You have to know your spirit. And you know one wonderful thing, God has given us this spirit of discernment, so we know when something is not right. Our spirit tells us, our body tells us, you know. But sometimes when we have this, we try to shove it on the side. Why? Just to make the other people feel better, disrespecting ourselves to please people. I don't think that is necessary. I don't think that is right, because sometimes they say you have to displease yourself to please others. No. If you displease yourself to please others, what is your gain in it? Are you Jesus Christ? Stop acting like you're the savior of the world. No, you have to save yourself first. You understand? Now, talking about being in a room that it's not conducive for you. Let me shock you here. Most of the places where you have this kind of negativity, sometimes it's from churches, your church that you attend, your family members, your very close friends, you know, your work people at your workplaces. You know, these are where you find people like this. You will come with all this positive energy, this strength and everything. And then you just go there and then you're like this. Everything is like dimming. No, do not stay in a room where they dim your light. Do not stay in a place where your light, instead of your light to shine, it's dimming. And do not stay in a place where you want to dim your light so that others can shine. No, I mean, for you to do that, maybe for your own children, you know. But I will tell you, for me, right, I have learned not to associate myself in negativity, you know, things that is not going to be positive to me, things that is not going to yield fruit from me, you know. That is why some people, they like to be on their lane, they like to stay on their own. They don't like, it's not like they're arrogant. No, they just love that respect, you know. If you don't respect yourself, who will respect you? You know? So be in a room where your light shines. Be in a room where people appreciate you, just like you appreciate people as well. You know, in my own situation, growing up now, I have learned to associate myself with people who appreciate me just like I appreciate them as well, and people who are not ready to dim my light, you know, people who gives me the okay, hey, who my cheerleaders, you know. But before I mingle with these people, I should have it at the back of my mind that I am ready. Whether or not they appreciate me, I have to appreciate myself, you know. So detach yourself from people who don't cheer you up, or people who don't appreciate you. Be it family members, be it your church members, be it your work people. You might not detach yourself physically, but you can detach yourself spiritually, because you don't let negative vibes. This is not the era for you to accept negative vibes just to please people. No. And then I want to talk about respect briefly. If you don't respect yourself, let me tell you, nobody's going to respect you. Take, for instance, you going to London, and then you see the Prince of England, and then instead of you to just respect yourself and stay on your own, you're going there now, and like you're walking there and you're shouting, hey, hi, and all that. First of all, the security people will bundle you out, you know. But if you're on your lane and you're praying like the woman in the issue of blood, with the issue of blood, and say, may this prince just recognize me or just look at my way. And if he looks at your way and he waves and you wave, man, that is the highest respect, because so respect is, like I said, respect is reciprocal, right? So my dear, my darlings, do not be in a room where your light is being dimmed. Thank you for watching.